This is CardiLeigh, and you are watching 52 Cards, 52 Decks, 52 Weeks, where I take a look at a deck per week in 2019 and highlight one card per week. This week... Hi guys, this week I've decided to take a peek at one of my beautiful green decks in honor of St. Patrick's Day. I've got a whole ton of awesome green decks, and because it's the newest and because it has a really awesome 10 of spades, and that's what I am going to be honoring today, I've decided to take a deep look at our Tavern on the Green by Theory 11. Let's take a close look at that 10 of spades from our Tavern on the Green. You can see that the pips are completely custom. They've got that really thick border with nice metallic inks. The 10s are numbers really fine, and then there's our little seal on the center. Flipping it over, you can see that there are a couple of sheep on there. It is a mirrored design, which is always nice. There's that center little emblem again. I think it's the roof of the building. And then it says Sheep Meadow Central Park, which is what Tavern on the Green was before it was turned into a restaurant. This deck was produced in conjunction with Theory 11 and Tavern on the Green, which is a restaurant that is currently open. Let's take a look at that beautiful tuck case. You can see that the paper is a matte paper. There is foil stamping and embossing. What looks like black is actually just not shiny. It's actually just the matte green, and with the sheep in the gold. Tavern on the Green, New York City. Flipping it over, pulling in close, it says Central Park. Built in the year 1870. Lots of beautiful detailing. A nice custom stamp on the top there as well. And then of course that says 1870 as well. And then of course the little bell there. Really beautiful tuck case. Theory 11 always does, in my opinion, a really nice job with their tuck cases. We've already taken a peek at that 10, but let's take a look on the inside of the tuck case. Lovely gold foil all the way in there. It's a little hard to see. There we go. Gold foil all the way in there. Taking a look at the rest of the deck, you can see that we have two non-identical joker. One is red and one is black with that nice gold foiling, nice and shiny. Our ace is our ace of spades, that is. Our ace of spades is really huge and ornate. It says Tavern on the Green there. The numbers on all of our cards are going to be in that gold, and just the pips are going to be the different colors. So that ace is really beautiful, as I said. Our 2 through 10, aside from that funky looking 8, are fairly standard in layout, but not at all in the design of those pips. Pretty cool. Taking a look at the quartz, you can see that it's a nice mirror design for the jack here. It's in the Art Deco style. You can tell that the woman has that nice 20s style hairdo, and of course the cards themselves have a real deco feel. A nice cane and top hat on the king there. So those are our spades. This deck is nice because it also has a fancy ace for each suit as opposed to just a fancy ace for the spades. So ace is really nice. Again, 10 through jack. These guys look similar, except for this guy has like a cricket bat instead of a club of some sort. Slightly different feather in her hat than this queen. And he's holding a scepter or something, still with that top hat. And then, of course, and the same sort of thing happens if you go backwards through the clubs. Really beautiful. I'm a sucker for that Art Deco style. Of course, 10 through that ace. Ooh, it looks like I have got an ad card in the center here. We'll get there in a sec. And that ace, again, ooh, this is upside down, says 1870, New York, Central Park. Beautiful. And then, of course, that king, hot top hat, queen, wearing looks like she has a parasol, and then a jack playing tennis. Real fun. And that is, I forgot about our ace here. Lovely ace, upside down, and it's a 67 up there, Central Park West. That is it for our regular cards. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 2 extra cards. We have 2 extra cards. One says designed by Kevin Cantrell Studio. It's Kevin Cantrell Studio at kevincantrell.com. Produced by Theory 11 for Tavern on the Green with the Tavern on the Green symbol. Tavernonthegreen.com. And of course the back is identical to the others. You can use those as gaff cards or something fun. So that is the Tavern on the Green deck. Really nice effort by Theory 11. I tend to like their decks that are tie-ins. I like their JAQK series, their Howler Brothers decks. A really fantastic job with their collaborations. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and hopefully I will talk to you next week. Happy St. Patrick's Day.